Security situation is our focus next, and we're not being joined by Chief Osita Okereke. He is the DG National Task Force on Illegal Importation of Firearms, looking at the security situation specifically in Nigeria's northeast region. Good morning and thanks for joining us.
Good morning, how are you?
Good. Very quickly, we're looking at some of this, knowing that we have deadline given to the Nigerian military to rout Boko Haram out of Nigeria's northeast. And your agency, NATFOS, has been on the issue about light arms and firearms, illegal ones coming into the country. Some of these findings by NATFOS, does it have any relation with what is going on in Nigeria's northeast?
Number one, we are in December. That deadline may not work.
Why do you say so?
Yes, because I know the problem is outrageous. The problem is too much. So you should not blame the military and you should not blame the president. The president gave them the mandate. If they could not conclude their mission this December, we should not blame them. The president just came, and it is an inherited problem. He wasn't the one that initiated Boko Haram. Boko Haram had been existing before Mr. President emerged.
Just the way it existed before President Goodluck Jonathan. Yeah. But if you look at it, we're trying to narrow this. We're looking at, because of time on our hands, trying to see the proliferation or arms. You know, the big question that is always asked is Boko Haram's arsenal and how they have their arms and ammunition. For a body like NATFOS,
the arms those people have is even bigger than the war, is even more that the Nigerian military has. When you talk of that we should end, they should end it. You should close their chapter within the December. Terrorism has no mandate. The military will keep on fighting. It's not anybody's problem. It's not Mr. President's problem. It's not the military problem, because the problem has been there. The Jonathan was deceived. Those who are in the position to fight them were members of the Boko Haram, who deceived Jonathan by collecting billions of money. And without executing the project.
Now that's an allegation.
That's an allegation. Not an allegation. I'm telling you the simple truth. I am in the system. When I talk of the system, I'm in the system. I was surprised to see Sabo Dasuki going to court to again asking for freedom. He should travel abroad for medical checkup. He's not sick. The man is a terrorist.
No, you're not his doctor first, and he's.
I'm telling you what I know.
And
what I know is what I'm telling you.
Chief Okereke, and he's also innocent until proven otherwise.
But I know this project. I know this. I know what the man has done. The man has committed a lot of
offenses. This is not about him now.
No. Let me inform you. This man should be charged for terrorism.
Mr. Okereke.
Then I think you should approach the courts on that. So let's leave this platform for that.
Mr. Okereke, what facts do you have to substantiate?
No, we're not going about facts about that, because he remains.
I have some documents with me here. I'll talk facts and figures.
Let's talk about arms coming into the country, if that is what NATFOS is about, and we're looking at the porosity or the security of our border posts.
Yes, what you know, when NATFOS was formed, inaugurated by the federal government of Nigeria.
What year was that?
That was 2010. I think that was 17th July. At the Ministers of Finance Conference Hall, inaugurated by Minister and the National Security Advisor. Then we No money was given to us. I invested not less than 1 billion naira.
1 billion.
I invested not less than 1 billion naira.
Well,
I purchased vehicles.
your money?
My own personal money. Because I saw what was going to happen, what was coming. That Nigeria, because the kind of ammunition that was coming to Nigeria. I'm the president of the Importation Association of Nigeria. I now said, let us checkmate ourselves, those who import genuine and those who import dangerous goods. Then it was a proposal. We had a due process. Federal government of Nigeria approved it. Along the line, we monitored a shipload, a trailer load of arms from Ghana to Onitsha. At GLA, at the point of loading, we apprehended it. If you go to Adambala Command, Police Command, you see that trailer with the Ghana number. They start number, Ghanaian number. It's still back there. We monitored a ship from Ivory Coast to One. But my boys in Rivers State made a mistake to inform custom that they want to be part and parcel of inspection. So the custom flew up. They said these people are against us. They're going to implicate us. The One wharf was shut down for 2 months, and that ship was diverted to Calabar and was parted there because it was carrying illegal arms. Then we discovered 13 container load of arms in Apapa and informed custom. We did that. SSS now has to implement it. Then the Fiji custom now sworn that you must make sure that we do not see the light of the next day. He has a stolen money and used to buy everybody.
Chief Okereke, if I may come in here, Chief Okereke. You said you monitored a truck, a registered truck with a Ghanaian plate number is in Anambra Police Command.
Yes.
Was there any prosecution?
You should ask police.
So you handed...
we recover and hand over to police.
Okay, you recovered the 100 bottles.
Yes.
Since that 2010, since your task force was formed, how much would you say is the quantity of illegal arms that have come into the country since you've been to everything?
It is enormous. I made a release. I informed Nigerian, even wrote to President Goodluck Jonathan. I have the documents here the day I wrote to Jonathan and told him how much arms, like the trailers of arms. If you're on air, you will have seen it. You have seen it. As I've been on air, social media, I told Nigeria how many containers of arms. This is on 20th of November 2014. We monitored about 12 trucks from Semebada. Coming into Nigeria. Those about 20 trucks, nobody scanned it, nobody investigated it.
Is your task force working alone, or are you working with the security apparatus of the country?
We work with the police, but because of corruption, because of corruption, I'm telling you, listen to me, I'm telling you what the problem we are facing. We are ready to fight corruption. We are ready to fight illegal arms coming to Nigeria. Those trucks came into Nigeria, and before then, we had information. Custom know that we are there, and we cannot compromise. What they did, they went and talked to Okereke at the 242 Battalion. We had the information. I sent my boys from Semebada, Eze, Chifeze to go to Koneresa. He went to Koneresa and the president, please don't come. We want to investigate those trucks. He was in Issa's house by 10 o'clock. He left there by 12:30. Surprisingly, Issa said he has no hand on it. You people should go ahead and do your job.
All right.
Surprisingly, Issa came with loaded trucks of military men and chased my boys south of load. And these trucks entered.
You know why you ought to ask that question if you're working with any of the security agencies, because some of these things, you've been in the news, you've been talking about so many of all these allegations, and one wonders if you have been working with the police, why is it that none of these have come before the courts? Why is it that no one is being prosecuted in all of this? Because you have a whole lot, you have listed so many incidents you have just highlighted here. How is it possible that you have all of these findings and nothing is done about them?
That is Nigeria for you. That is Nigeria for you.
Have you written any petition on these?
I say if I can send the petition to the President of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, who again should I lie to?
When did you do this?
I say on 20th of November 2014.
That's last month.
Yes. Then I see it's a series of them.
Do you have any issue with the EFCC?
The EFCC, because of what I'm doing, the Dasuki and CG Custom and the Key Robot over EFCC pursuing me.
What's your fight with the EFCC?
The EFCC said that I'm collecting 5,000 naira, which I never take money from anybody. And for information, see if I can take 5,000 naira. Lamode stole 1.5 trillion. No, 1.5 trillion was not declared wanted.
You see,
Chief Okereke without. No, hold on. Let me explain to you.
I'll explain something to you. Let me explain something. You know, on this program, we don't just make bogus statements because this is not a law court. When you say you can't use the word stole for anyone, Chief Okereke.
Today, Lamode.
No, don't use the word. No, don't use the word stole.
Landlord have run out of this country.
Anyway, we're out of time.
I'm here to answer any case.
We're out of time
if I have committed any offense.
We're out of time now. Very quickly, let's close on this. Did you receive any kind of word from the presidency when you wrote this petition?
I think the presidency asked them to invite me, and I was not invited.
How did you know he asked that you be invited?
Yes, I knew. I was asked to invite. She invited me to come and defend my petitions. I'm sure I was not invited.
I'm sure now he will know that you've not been invited. I'm quite sure the president will.
No, that was president of Goodluck Jonathan.
Okay.
But I have written to
President Buhari.
Yes, Buhari.
You are yet to get.
And they forwarded all the documents that concern.
And
which lastly, I'm sure he's investigating.
Lastly, before we leave, Chief Okereke, very quickly here, all of these allegations and names you just called, are you ready to defend yourself if
I'm not ready, I will not come here to talk with you.
If any legal...
I say I will go to court and
prosecute
Dasuki and his cohort.
You're ready to go?
I say I will do it. 1 second I've been invited to come to court, I will be there.
Chief Osita Emmanuel Okereke, he is the DG, National Task Force on Illegal Importation of Firearms. He's been saying that there are so many findings they have been able to uncover about light and small illegal weapons coming into the country. Again, he said he's written on that, and some of those allegations he's made, he's ready to substantiate them in a law court. Once again, many thanks for spending time with us this morning.